welcome everybody. A morning to you from good old down under. Hope you guys are having a good time. And wow, we're going to get into everything, of course. Hope you guys enjoy it. Let's see what else we got. We got a big stream here. We're going to come back to a few things. We're going to get into the crypto, the stock market, the crypto market, the Hex market ecosystem. We're then going to get into Richard Hart updates and, of course, special tribute song to Pulsechain, PulseX, and Hex. That's later on. Hold on for that. Going to get into a Koza, Hedron, and, of course, Maximus as well. So stay tuned. It's going to be a fun update, that's for sure. Let's get into the chat, though. We've got a few people in the house. BC in the house. BC in the matrix. Yo. Good to see you, BC. And a big welcome from Hex Token channel. What else we got there? Blobfish King, super early. Thanks for your consistent output of quality live stream, Superman. Hey, you're welcome, Blobfish King. Party time, says BC. Hey, all, finishing crypto copy stream, says Hex Huddle. Nice one. KD in the house as well. Woohoo! Hey, good to see KD and Truck. Let's go. J-Pon in the house as well. Woo! Present, ready for class. Nice one there, J-Pon. And a Hex Token channel member as well. Woo! First one in the chat, I think there. J-Pon, good to see you in the house. Dave Down Under, is this Superman's karaoke? I don't think so. I do have a baritone voice, but I'm not sure about that. But it's going to be, we're going to have someone who can actually sing very well come later on. Brendan's in the house there. Just been sub since racetrack Mike Day, says Brendan. Very good there, Brendan. Very good. All right, we got Crypto Dan as well. Hi, everybody. Koza Stake. Woo! A good one, Crypto Dan. Yeah, Koza moving along. We're going to talk about that later. J-Man in the house as well. Good to see you, J-Man. Woohoo! And welcome, everybody. Yeah, we're getting, hey, you know, isn't that a positive side? We're getting a lot more streamers streaming again, which is good. And, of course, all the regular favorites that have been consistent are out there too. So keep up the great work, all the content creators. After all, that's how you spread the word, right? And build the community. And, yeah, man, we've got some exciting stuff coming up. As I say, we are in the window of opportunity. Doesn't mean that we're not going to have little pullback days and things like that, but we're certainly looking pretty positive and building momentum, which is nice. CJ in the house there. Woohoo! Hey, good to see you, CJ. And what else? Yeah, second Hex Token channel member, CJ. Yeah, nice CJ in the house there. Cool. All right, don't forget, I've got a poll on at the moment. It's a bit of a fun poll. Have you subscribed, liked, and hit the bell? And, of course, two options. Yes, I have. Woohoo! Or doing it now. Yay! All right, so get into that. And, of course, we're trying to head up to 5,555 subscribers. And, of course, once we're over that, we're up with the big players after that because there's not that many players over 555. There's some varying numbers, but it's going to be cool. Crypto 7 in the UK is also trying to head towards 5555. And, of course, Randy Alaski is following just after Crypto 7 there as well. So throw those two subscribe over at Randy Alaski and Crypto 7 in the UK there. Very, very cool. All right, let's do it. We need, how many we need? 50 more subscribers to hit 5555. I've had a lot of bots lately, so the bots end up getting deducted from the subscriber count. Yeah, we're sitting at 5,505 subscribers at the moment. Woo! All right, get out there and spread the word. All right, let's get straight into the numbers. And, of course, we got the market at the moment. The headline is Dow slips on a target earnings miss. Chips dip to dent the tech, it says. And, of course, let's have a look at the indicators. We've got Dow Jones down 171 points or 0.5% to 33,980. Remember, Dow Jones is the top 30 industrials in the United States. S&P 500 is down 31 points or 0.7% at 4,274. And NASDAQ, with a lot of the tech firms in it, is down 164 points. Down 1.25% to 12,938. Now, we've had a really good week last week. We had the first 2 days have been really good this week. It's kind of, first little dip there. Now, we've got the dollar index is up slightly, just over 0.1% there to 106.54 versus its trading partners. Let's check out the commodities as well. We got West Texas there is, it's up slightly, talking about 3 cents to $87.53. We've got Brent oil, though, up 71 cents, up to $93. So still, holding back. Still relatively elevated, but not up at $100, 110, 120 or more. So that's better and easing inflation from the energy point of view there. Gold up $1.55 to $17.78, but still under $1,800, and silver under $20, of course, at $19.73. And they're both pretty flat, actually. and soybeans up a little bit there. So that's kind of the key indicators there. Let's see what the commentary is. So the Dow fell Wednesday as investors weighed up minutes from the Federal Reserve meeting that were less hawkish than expected. So that's positive. The more hawkish, the more higher the interest rates, the more aggressive they'll front load those interest rates, things like that. So that's kind of a little that's like kind of good. And disappointing quarterly results from Target weighed on sentiment. Minutes from the Fed's July meeting suggested the members continue to support hiking rates to a restrictive level, and although also back the idea of easing the pace of rate hikes at some point. So whenever that is, that's going to be pretty important. And so, but that's kind of better than being even more aggressive or more hawkish, as we say. Treasury yields eased from highs following the news, and of course, this helped big tech recover some of the losses, with Apple up more than 1% there. But a fall in semiconductor stocks weighed on the overall tech sector after analog devices. The shares tumbled over 5% despite quarterly results that topped Wall Street's on both the top and bottom lines. Advanced Micro Devices and Nvidia Corporation also pressured chip stocks, falling more than 1% and 2% respectively. Retailers, however, gave up some of their gains from a day earlier after Target Corporation reported second quarter earnings of 39 cents that fell well below analyst estimates as retailers slashed prices to boost sales. I think that's probably the highlight there on those. Yeah, that's pretty much it there. So cool. That is pretty much the stock market news. So let's check over to the crypto news now. And bounce. Ethereum Foundation clarifies that the upcoming merge upgrade will not reduce gas fees. And of course, we've talked about that many times. It is on the ethereum.org website under misconceptions, which I think I might do a video later on. I'm going to do a little video later on the main misconceptions in Ethereum and get the word out to the Ethereum people on YouTube and introduce them to Pulsechain. You know how we roll. The merge will still reduce the network's energy consumption by estimated 99.5%. So that's the real cool thing. Pretty much moving to a full proof of staking setup, and of course getting rid of most of the energy requirements with the proof of work being cast aside. Of course, the proof of work looking to do a fork as well to try and keep up that expensive system and airdrop people, obviously copying the tokens. Let's see how they get on. Apparently, they have a team of 60 people working on it with the good old GUO there, GUO, and so we'll see what happens with all that. But it's kind of old tech now if you think about it. Who wants to have a small country supporting the chain, really? According to a new clarification by the Ethereum Foundation on Wednesday, network's upcoming proof of stake transitory upgrade, dubbed the merge, will not reduce gas fees. Regarding this, the Ethereum wrote. So that's not it says a new clarification on Wednesday, but it's been on their misconceptions on the website for a while. Gas fees are a product of network demand relative to the network's capacity. The merge deprecates the use of proof of work, transitioning to proof of stake for consensus, but it does not significantly change any parameters that directly influence network capacity or throughput. The merge, which seeks to join the existing layer, execution layer of the Ethereum mainnet with its proof of stake consensus layer, the Beacon chain, will eliminate the need for energy-intensive mining. It is expected to land within the third or fourth quarter of 2022. Now, we've got a date now of 15th September. Previously, it was the 19th. Will depend on the block height there. While many investors and traders alike have bought ETH in anticipation of the merge upgrade, some appear to have done so under misconceptions that the network capacity will surge once the upgrade is live. Well, obviously, they didn't do their homework because it's on the website. And, of course, there we go. For starters, anyone is free to sync their own self-verified copy of Ethereum to run a node with no initial ETH staking requirements. With regard to staking, it is not possible to withdraw staked ETH until the following Shanghai upgrade goes live. Though liquid ETH rewards in the form of fee tips will be available immediately, validated withdrawals once live will be rate limited to prevent a potential liquidity crisis. Transactions will also not be noticeably faster after the merge. So not cheaper, not noticeably faster. And of course, bring on Pulsechain, right? Bring on Pulsechain. Pulsechain looks like the code is finished at the moment. Of course, checked out Richard Art's tweet, and they're attacking the blockchain on the testnet there with a bot at the moment. Now, obviously, I'm not sure we'll get another test network that will be public. It'll be interesting whether they do that or not, or whether they're happy with the private test networking. We will find out how that will go. However, post-merge APR yields on the network are expected to increase by 50% compared to now to attract capital. Client developers are currently working on a tentative deadline of September 19th to complete the merge, which is designed for zero downtime during the transition. Of course, we now have that close to the 15th of September, so we'll see when that lies there. So that's one big news. The other big news was crypto broker Genesis cutting 20% of its workforce as CEO Michael Mora exits. So that's probably another one of those, culling the workforce, as it were, during the bear market. That's pretty much it. So I'm going to not go into detail on that one, but that's pretty much the highlight there. You can find that on CoinDesk. The previous story was on Cointelegraph there, so you can check those out if you want to get more detail. Let's go over to the actual prices. We got Bitcoin at $23,358, and it's down 2% at the moment. So it's all showing a little bit of weakness there. Ethereum at 1835. After yesterday, it was up over 1900, so it's down 2%. And BNB, it's just still holding over $300, down 2.88% there at the moment. So a little bit of cooling off there, both in the stock market and in the crypto market there, despite the less hawkish news from the Fed. So we'll see how that plays. We do know it's going to be a little volatile, but I do believe we have a strong window of opportunity between now and the next Fed interest rate hike on the 21st of September. We still have August inflation to come in and employment numbers. Those are two critical numbers, two very important numbers, and we'll see how we get on. The previous July numbers, we had stronger than expected employment, and that boded more for interest rate hikes. But we also had relatively less inflation in July. So that was, less hawkish prices. So we'll see what happens with the August numbers when they come in September. So I'll be doing a video at the end of this month on the big impact indicators that are coming up for September. So stay tuned for that video. All right, cool. Let us get into Hex. Woohoo! Hex at the moment riding down the resistance. Remember this orange line here was our long-term resistance since the all-time high back in September. And we're pretty much riding down there at the moment. We're currently at 5.8 cents at this stage. So it keeps on sitting around this 5.8, 5.9 cents. We have dipped down to just under 5.7 on 2 days. So 5.67 cents. And that's kind of where we're riding at the moment. So a bit of a cool off here. Let's have a look at some of the indicators. We're going to get rid of all the overlays. And just have a look at the Bollinger Bands. The Bollinger Bands are in blue. The top is at 7 cents. That's the top for 95% of the price range. The bottom 5% of the price range is at 4 cents at the moment. So 4 and 7, that's a 3 cent range in this Bollinger Band. And you can see that shaded in the light blue there. So 3 cent range, so really widened up now. Remember when we broke out and had this trend reversal back here on the 17th of July? A Bollinger Band range was pretty tight. It was 0.7 of a percent there. It's now 3 cents, so quite a bit bigger. The EMA 13, the yellow line, is currently at 5.9 cents, and of course we're just sitting just below that at the moment, and the real market price at 5.837 cents at the moment. So we've got this curling in a little bit here. It's just easing off. Let's have a look at some of the other indicators. We've got the DMI. Definitely the buyers have pulled back here down to 29, and the sellers were rising quite strongly, have dipped back a little bit here today, but definitely the momentum here is falling away here. So we have the pretty critical turning point here. We'll see where we lie. If we just cool off, that might be okay. At the moment, we've definitely got a bit of a sharp pullback there at the stage. So will we get the crossover coming up with the buyers and sellers? We'll find out. Certainly looking more like that at the stage. Let's have a look at the RSI. Has cooled off really nicely, 55. So that gives us a more bullish indicator that we could continue up with some sort of uptrend here. So we're watching that too on the RSI. So stochastic's probably even more important. So let's look at the stochastic RSI. And of course, it looks like we're bottoming out. So we might actually cool off. And with the RSI above, maybe we've got a more bullish, we're just consolidating down at that range, 5.6 to 5.9 cents in there. And away we'll go again, have another go at moving higher. So we will see. Looking not too bad, though, other than that. So these RSI indicators looking a bit better, actually, but the DMI just cooling off. So we will see. Looks like we might get us a bit more buying coming up. Now, we're going to have a look at the hedge on and everything else. So let's check out the charts with our quad charts. We're going to quickly get into that. We've got, as we say, we've got hedge on here at 2,300 from the looks of it. So let's have a look at that, 2,300. That's cooled off with the RSI down at 58. and we currently got Hedron at 2,300, so it's definitely cooled off there, but still looking okay. So that's nice, very nice for our free Hex native Hex stake minting, and for the Hedron price to be up there at this stage. Let's see if it decides to drift down. That's the key. Maxi at the moment is at 11 cents, and that's cooled off on the RSI as well, 57. And so that's obviously, following Hex around it as well. So we'll look at the premium. The premium at the moment 88, so that's nice. It's actually staying relatively higher than Hex, so back up at 88. Let's see if we can get back to its 100%. Obviously, Dipcatcher is doing a lot of coding at the moment. I did do a video on the testnet when it came out because we just happened to be watching it in the evening, and Dipcatcher had let the public test network for Maximus Perpetuals and Team Token go live. So I did a video on that. Check that out if you want to. I've gone through step by step on that. He's doing extra work today, so we're going to get onto that as well. So let's jump over to Dipcatcher. Dipcatcher 15 hours ago did deploy. Just deployed the Maximus team and Perpetuals to the Pulsechain test network and finished the DAT front ends. Pool minting and redemption, team minting, team staking. Remember, team is the DAO token. Team stake management, team reward claiming, and please help the test. Here are some instructions. So I did that live on YouTube after he posted that, and so you can check out that video. We did all the steps except for the claiming rewards, which we have to wait for a day and stuff like that. Day 2 mint phase for everything, followed by 1 day base stake, 3 day a trio stake, 3 day lucky stake, and 10 day decky stake. So that's cool. 2 day mint phase for everything, followed by so still got to claim those rewards and things like that in the stake and stuff. So that's cool. Great. Grant says works great. So Grant had tested it out with the base trio and lucky. And of course, you can see my video on this channel of that too. Now 8 hours ago, took me only about 5 hours to finish, but the testnet dApps are live, which is cool. Pricing the future. This is 6 hours ago. Pricing the future value of digital financial assets is a critical human right and shall not be infringed upon. Like that one. Can someone test the Trust wallet and let me know if it works? So that was another one there. Auditor asked for it. So the contracts for Maximus have gone to the auditor. Auditor asked for additional details in the contract documentation. Should I do another live stream in a bit called "Won't Stop Live Streaming Until Team Contract Full Documentation is Complete"? So there we are. That's so doing extra work for the auditor there. Going live soon. 4 hours ago. Make the edits to the DATs based on tester feedback. Add more details to the documentation. So it's nice. Going live 3 hours ago. So there we are. That was going live. Just improved the team minting page design 2 hours ago. Come and test it. So that was nice. So that's kind of where we're up to at the moment with Maximus. So got feedback from the auditor, public test network, going really good, right? Really good. So this is going to launch obviously after the ICOSA Hedron. And so this is super bullish for Hex and bullish for Maxi, and also bullish for the whole ecosystem. So it's pretty cool. The other thing I was going to say is that the Hedron deployer also has played a role with Maxi, and we're going to talk about that in a second. So let's jump on to that. Before we do that, though, we're going to get into Richard Hart. So hope you guys enjoyed this. Before we do that, though, we're going to get into the comments and make sure I'm up to date with the comments. Don't forget to fill out the poll as well. So look here. We've got a couple of comments there. Uncle says, didn't recognize you without the hat, Superman. No matter. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Got no cap on today. Yeah, I look a bit disheveled today. I look a bit disheveled. Excuse me. Crypto, what is the max supply of a COSA? We're going to talk about that soon, so I will have to manually calculate that, but I'll let you know in a second. I did a video yesterday, the Hex ecosystem explained. I do have the numbers in that first slide on that one there, Crypto Dan. So you can go back and watch that, but it would have changed now, so we're going to add that up manually later. Ted Nelson, evening. Good to see you, Ted. Refined, hey, see you in the house as well. Woohoo! Good to see you, Tiltus Johnny. Vic for next, on fire, love it. And Lies Beneath, hello, how are you today? Very good. Hex, EHEX, PLS, and PLSX for the win, 100%. That's really part of our title there, the best crypto in the world. That is Richard Hart crypto, if you want the answer to that. And of course, we've got a special tribute song to Pulsechain, PulseX, and Hex. We're about to play that now. So you arrived at a good time. Hello, mates. Tortoise Johnny and Andrew's in the house as well. Good morning, Hex family. Good to see you. And what else? Andrew says, I tried out Dipcatcher's testnet. Was able to mint base trio, lucky decky, and team. got to stake team 2, all working, a few minor bugs, but I think he's on top of it. Awesome work. Yeah, so true, Andrew. Well done, man. Yeah, always get out there and help testing. It's always good. Also gives you, you sort of know everything upside down. I'm going to watch your How to Mint team and Maximum Petrol videos after this live stream. Nice one there, Live Beneath. Yeah, it's pretty good. About half an hour long, but it's not too long for a video these days. What's up, evening, ancient Cushites in the house? Good to see you, Subsuit Man. Good to see you in the house. All right, let's get into it. Richard Hart had a couple of updates, but of course, he had a picture of the day there. Now, I've used that picture of the day on the thumbnail, so I hope you like that one. But he also had this video posted from Scott Foster Harris. So you can go throw Scott a follow. And of course, he is a born-again 5555 singer, songwriter, musician, crypto enthusiast, member of the staking class, and an unapologetic patriot. I love it. So very cool there from Scott. He goes, the Pulsechain song, a quick and dirty live version of the song dedicated to all the X-skins and Pulseskins out there making up the bedrock of the RH ecosystem, inspired the undisputed heavyweight champion of freedom of thought. And it is a thought of crypto, is Richard Hart. And here's a cool song. So we're going to play that now. Hope you guys enjoy it. Let me get rid of this. And Jim Crypto says, I'm listening. What's good, family? Good to see you, Jim Crypto. You've arrived at the right time. This is a truly patriotic song here from Scott for a Pulsechain. So let's play this out. All right, let's go. I might disappear. Let's see how we go.
Well, I drifted off again at work, thinking about Pulsechain. And occasionally I think back to that twerk, Richard Hart bringing his game. Well, I didn't make the sacrifice 'cause I came too late, but day one I'm still making it rain. Oh, I drifted off again at work, thinking about Pulsechain. I woke up in a sweat last night, dreaming about PulseX. Won't be long before I'm going to bed, wearing a Rolex. There's so much to love about it, I can't pick my favorite. It's almost better than sex. Well, oh, I woke up in a sweat last night, dreaming about PulseX. If you wanna be set up for life, you better stake your Hex. Might as well start with 5555, a financial suplex. Generational wealth is just a click away. It's a Nobel Prize worthy flex. If you wanna be set up for life, you better stake your Hex. A financial suplex, a Nobel Prize worthy flex. You better stake your Hex.
Now, I thought that was terrific, so I hope you guys enjoyed it too. I probably will post that on the channel as well so people can hear it, because it was a really nice tribute there as well. So very cool that was posted. That is Scott Foster Harris, and very, very nice there, Pulsechain song. A quick and dirty live version of the song dedicated to all the Hexskins and Pulseskins out there, making up the bedrock of the RH ecosystem. So that's you, and that's me. So that was so cool. I really liked that, and it was some good lines in there too, some good lines. So yeah, pretty much that. I think that was the sort of the highlights there. There's a little bit there from Richard. But that's kind of the highlights there. So nice. We're going to get onto Acosa now. We've obviously coming up to the end of day 3 right now, where it's currently 11:55 a.m. here. So we're going to get into that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hope you guys enjoyed that song, by the way. That was really cool. We might play it again later. We'll see how we do for time. What else? We got a few people in the house. Let's see what some of the comments were. I can't wait for Pulsechain. Says Jim Crypto. Me too. When Pulsechain and Sandy Beach in the house there as well. With the Sandy Beaches. I like that. Hi, Hex Token, everybody. GRC. Yep. Waiting for the next Hex bump, says Dave Down Under. I like how you're thinking there, Dave. Yeah, nice music there from Sandy Beach. Evening, Hexkins. Good to see you. Check my pulse as well. Change as always. Says awesome song. I thought it was a really cool song. Really cool song. Good voice too, and really good sense of humor as well. Bluegrass. Yeah. The humor was definitely good there. Bluegrass. Wookie says no cat. Good look, but a cat would be on point. Says Wookie. Nice one. Yeah, sort of almost got my Superman cowlick though. Diggett says, but for next, Ancient Kushite says, nice, everybody. Change as always. Love it. Yeah, it was pretty good. What else there? But for next, good evening, Miss Sandy Beach. He follows me on Twitter, says Sandy Beach. Oh, nice one, Sandy Beach. And I've been celebrating on my vacation. Sorry if I'm goofy, says Sandy Beach. Hey, you're welcome. It's always good to be a bit goofy when you're on holiday. All right, you earned it, Miss Sandy Beach. Yeah, get goofy. Yeah, get goofy. That's what we always say too. All right, let's get into it. We're coming up in a couple of minutes. I just realized I haven't got the Hex Daily stats up, so I'm going to pull that up. We'll talk about that coming up soon. That's going to close probably another 15 minutes away or so. We're still going along there. So let's do a refresh. End of day 3, folks. End of day 3, give or take 5 minutes. That's pretty much it. But let's see what the results are for day 3 in the ICOSA staking pool. 30.66 billion points is in the ICOSA staking. 52,815 trillion points in the Hedron staking. And of course, the We Are All SA NFT, the end of day 3, only 9 days to go. Is that date? No, it's not right. 11 days to go. I knew something wasn't right there. 14 days on total, day 3 ending, and we've got 12.71 trillion points in the We Are All SA NFTs with 11 days to go. And of course, the average NFT size, 1.39 billion points. And there are 9,097 watts of NFTs. Woohoo! Nice one. So that's good. Well, we have just below 5,000, I think, on the first day. So another 2,000 on the last 2 days kind of thing. So average of 3,000 a day so far. So let's see how we get on there. Looking good to get over 20,000 from the looks of it, this run rate. And we're going to have a rally at the end. We could get quite a boom at the end in We Are All SA. And don't forget to check out my video yesterday. I did really comprehensive for those who are beginners. You want to understand Hex and Maximus and ICOSA, Hedron, then it's a good video to check out. And of course, I go through all the flows there. Yeah, it's going to be fun to see this play out. This is only 14 days long, and of course, you earn ICOSA forever plus 100% of the pool, the benefit in the pool there. For everything, in the staking there pools, all the bonuses that people get for staking, you're going to get a copy of. So it's pretty cool. Last man standing. Imagine 20,000 people jumping into the pool and 1,000 people leave, and you got 90,000 people. You're going to just get more proportionally, and people will leave. If you think people aren't going to leave that pool, they are going to leave. We Are All SA. We see it every single dap out there. People always leaving, and you go, why would people leave? You're going to learn the ICOSA forever, but they leave, and of course, you get more and more. So pretty cool. All right, cool. Those are the numbers. Let's have a quick look on the blockchain. We're going to see, actually, I've added up the Hex. You know how I've been adding up the Hex from the whale bot. So the Hedron whale bot here, I've been adding up the Hex. Let's see if we've got any updates here, because I didn't do the last hour, so I might have to add in a little bit more. Let's see. No, that's the last one. So the last one we had 100,000 Hex in there, and I've been adding that up. So this is an approximate number. It excludes all the smaller accounts, so we've probably got a lot more staked. So I will try and get better numbers for this. But I had day 1, 22 million Hex used to stake in HSI. These are largely 5555 stakes, and day 2 had 14 million, and day 3 8 million there. So we're looking at 44 million locked up in the HSI so far, based on just the whale bot and me adding that up. So cool. Obviously, the number's higher than that because it has a lot of smaller people selling HSIs in there too. So hitting really, really cool. Remember, I had in my waterfall chart, I had 150 million. That was just a sort of a bigger pays better thing. It had no particular, I didn't know what was going to go in there. but that's looking really cool. So we might actually just update that. So we've got 0.3. So we're going to put in where we're going to go to HSI sellbacks here. So what are we going? We got what did I say it was? I just can't remember now. 42 was it? 44. So we're going to put 44. This is actually conservative because it's actually higher. 44. Bam, and that will update a waterfall chart there. So we've got 44 in there at the moment. So we'll probably get to just keep climbing there. So at the moment on the HSI, so looking good. And this chart here pretty much shows the reduction in the public circulating supply. So we're slowly eating it up, and this is where we're up to on this chart. Everything past this point here is forward-looking stuff, but this is the stuff that is actual stuff here, more or less, bar the Hex Investment Trust, which is unknown. That's kind of an estimate there. But you know, we're looking in this area here right now. Sorry, this area right here. This is ALGO sell buybacks, and this coming up is going to be Maximus with the bigger pays better. So that's where we are at the stage. So cool. All right, very nice. And let's jump over to the ALGO on the blockchain. So ALGO on the blockchain, 651,000 ALGO. Someone asked what the total supply, and well, this is the total supply. But when people stake ALGO, the ALGO gets burned. But like Hex, so it gets burned. But if we go down to the contract function and to the read only, we can actually see how much is staked, and we can add those two together. And there we are at 7.1 million, 7.1 million plus 650, so 7.8, just under 7.9 million ALGO looks like to be the amount that's been minted. That excludes, you know, the rewards that people are getting. I think there's a reward one down here somewhere as well. So anyway, that's the pretty much it, around about 7.9 million. So cool. Let's jump over to Watsa. Watsa's obviously on the blockchain. Now we see this on the DApp, but 9,106 Watsas now, 3,336 holders. This is the amount of people in that pool that are going to get ALGO forever, unless of course they decide to leave the pool and take their ALGO with them, and they will be out of the pool. And it's a giant swimming pool we're talking about. So they're going to be out of the pool. Last man standing. That's pretty much it, the game, and it's going to be fun to see that play out as well. Now, obviously, the price of ALGO can move around, and typically that's going to be arbitrage between the Hex staking, HSI Hex staking. That's been pretty close lately as well. It keeps moving with the Hex price as you would expect, but the market seems to be pretty good at pricing that. There are probably a little bit of opportunities to arbitrage that at times. Let's look at the HSIs on here. There's the HSIs, 1,064 HSIs. What else we got here? Hedron. This is the Hedron deployer. Now, the Hedron deployer here, we've got all the stuff that's in the Hedron deployer here. We're going to jump over down to Maximus because there was a big deal here on Maximus. They ended up sending 1 million to the burn address. 1 million Maxi got sent by the Hedron deployer to the burn address, meaning there is less Maxi around now. And I'm just trying to find that. I'm not sure how far we have to go there. There it is there. Woohoo! On page number 2. There it is. So the Hedron deployer there sent 1 million Maxi to the burn address there. So that means the Maxi supply is down 1 million now. Remember, it was 294.3 million. It's now 293.3 million. So there is less Maxi in the market. Interesting move by the Hedron deployer there to do that. So let me know in the chat what you think about that. Some of you may have extra information, so let us know. But that's pretty fascinating. Fascinating. All right, cool. Hedron there. The Hedron supply, so we're on the next time here at 91.5 trillion Hedron in supply there to 21,000 holders. Let's have a look here at the top holders here. We can see that the ALGO contract here is now holding with staking 12.4, almost 12.4 trillion Hedron staking there on the ALGO DApp. So we're looking at ALGO DApp here, the staking here. It is holding 12.4 trillion almost, 13.51%. So let me just refresh that to see if it's gone up again. 13.55%. So yeah, 12.4 trillion, 13.55%. Now, if we take out the large Hedron holders, then a lot of these large Hedron holders like the OA and Hex Godwell and stuff like that, then I understand that it's in excess of 50%. So I haven't done the maths, haven't seen the maths. This is what I've heard. Let me know in the chat there if you've got anything. Also, let me know in the Discord if you've got any info you want to float my way. Do that. I always love more info. Can't be everywhere at once, but try to be as much as possible. All right, cool. We got the Hex Daily Stats coming up soon. We're going to have day 989. Can you believe it? Oh my gosh. We're only like 10 days away from 1,000 days. We're on day 990 now. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Bring on 1,000 days, man. Is that insane in the membrane? The best crypto in the world. And Richard Hart projects, Hex, Pulsechain, PulseX, and incentive token is going to be pretty badass in my view as well. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have ETH on both chains. If you buy Hex at the moment, you're getting a copy on Pulsechain. It's a 2-for-1 deal. So not bad, about 3 cents each if you think about it. It's pretty good. So very nice. As we say, very nice. All right, we're going to come up to waiting for the Hex daily stats to come up. It's going to probably be about another 10 minutes away. So we'll come back to that. Let's go back to the charts. We're going to close down a few of the other sites as well. Let's get back to it. And way to go. We've got to talk about the BNB memes. We haven't talked about that. And we're going to talk about Pulse Dogecoin. That's coming up. So in the meantime, we're going to leave it on the Hex charts here and get into some of the comments as well. Let's go look at some of this. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls around the world. Let's go through some of that. We got Unimax, high all. DB says the fascists that run Twitter deleted mine forever, more than 10 years building my following, only to be erased overnight with zero chance of getting it back. Hey DB, that's why I was never on Twitter. I only went back on Twitter for the Hex Token channel after being asked by several people. It is good for networking. Obviously, you get the network effect. But the people that head office, they're all a bunch of radical ideologists. They're running a lot of the stuff these days. The general people have to rip back these power institutions from these people, make up alternative platforms, vote out these crazy people that are running some of these countries at the moment because they're really causing a lot of damage, removing all our freedoms and democracy and pretending that we still have it. That's pretty bad. Hash Crypto in the house. Love New Zealanders on in crypto too. Hey, nice one, Hash Crypto. Yep, more Kiwis in the crypto, that's for sure. A lot of Kiwis get surprised when they see me on the YouTube. I'm not sure how many Kiwis are out there on doing crypto channels, but I don't think there's that many. Crypto, I have Hedron staked NFTs minted, Icosa staked, and I'm trying to provide liquidity provision between Icosa and USDC. Sounds like you're set up for the perfect storm there, Jimmer Crypto. I am enjoying this a lot. Yeah, pretty neat ecosystem. Big hats off to Alex, the dev there. Al Miller says, can't understand. Icosa says, Al. I'm proud of you, Jimmer Crypto. Smash, shares Bitfinex. Yeah, Al, watch my video yesterday, Al. I did a Hex ecosystem explained, and we go into deep dive there with a nice little flow chart for beginners with that, Al. So check that out. That is Hex ecosystem explained. I'm sure that will help you as well. Also did 2 other videos, Icosa in a nutshell and Icosa step by step. So you can check out those videos too. So 3 solid videos there, Al, that you can follow. What else we got going? We got a couple other people in the house. Hex Hodl, GRC, LFG, and Get Hex in the house as well. Good to see Get Hex. Bitfinex says Pulsechain is quickly becoming the blockchain of business. Got to say, pretty gangster. I think you're right about that. Brazzi is in the house. Hey, Briz. Woohoo! 1,000 days. Bring it on. I know it's going to be so good. I wonder if we get a boost in the X payouts per T-share there, Briz. I don't know. Where do we need to worry about Y2K? No, yeah, I don't know. But all the programmers got paid tons of money trying to fix that up, and that was almost a non-event. Don't know whether it's because they fixed it up or because it's just a non-event. Hey, people, let's pull this chart up here. I probably haven't got the best chart setting up at the moment. Let's have a look. Oh, I didn't even get to Icosa. I didn't even get to the price of Icosa. So Icosa's down at $1.74. I can't believe I didn't talk about Icosa price. That's hilarious. All right, it's down at 174. Looks like we had a big volume candle a few hours ago. Let's have a look at the daily on Icosa. Let's have a look at that. So that's our 3 days. It's our 3 days there. And it looks pretty bad. It looks pretty bad on this one. That's our 3 days, $1.74. But hey, it's early days. So watch out there. But there is the arbitrage play, right? So, yep, that's the way it goes. Let's go back to the owl. It might look a bit better. Yeah, the owl looks a little bit better there. It's a little bit more elusive. All right, so that's following the Hex price there, pretty much. So cool. We're going to get into some of the other charts, but I'm going to catch up on the comments first. The Get Rich chain, that's true. Alb says, thanks, brother. I will check out the vid, so you're welcome. Hexflex in the house there. Hello, my fellow Hexkins. Good to see Hexflex. Jack's Axon as well. Morning, seeing if you can pronounce my handle first attempt. Jack's Axe. Sometimes I don't do it. Looking forward to Team, says Ted Nelson. Yeah, definitely looking forward to Team. Now, once again, if you missed it, I did do a video yesterday, straight hot off out of the press there, when Maximus launched the public test network for the Team and the perpetual tokens, the base, the trio, lucky, and the Decimus token. So check out that video if you want to see on the testnet already. Matt and Barley, hello everybody. Good to see you, Matt. Woohoo! And let's get into it. All right, so let's get into the BNB chains. We're going to get into Hex Daily Stats soon. It's coming up in a few minutes. We've got Pulse Dodge there, pull back. Pulse Dodge there, you can see it's pulled back there. Let's full screen there. It's pulled back down to under 0.5% there. So it's Pulse Dodge, the original there. So still struggling. That's another uptrend, but still struggling to really make strong momentum there, and still quite volatile. P33, ow! It was trying to move higher. It's just gone way back down, so not looking great there. Maybe you can pick the bottom at 10 cents or something, and it might bounce back. P33 not looking too good. Now the thing about P33 is that the ecosystem, they're making all these really cool dApps, and they've got some cool dApps, but they're not integrated. There's no community integration and stuff like that, and it's a bit of a sad thing. I think they need to get their heads around that and think about how they can get the most synergy out of all those ecosystems there. IM in the house there is down as well. That was actually making a nice little uptrend. That is really getting smashed off at the moment. It's down at resistance here or support, so really needs to stay here at 900 or higher. But otherwise, it's just down the doldrums there. So that's a bit sad. They were making a little bit of light, but that's the way it goes sometimes. Let's jump away from the BNB chain. I'm going to jump to the airdrops, and let's see what the weight token's doing. Weight token, woohoo! Okay, the weight token's making a little rally here. 0.8 of a penny, and up at 0.9 of a penny yesterday. So, okay, the weight token there, maybe more people will claim now that the value is almost twice as much. It was down 0.5% down here in support for ages. Now it's 0.8 of a penny there. So that's a nice little gain that changes some of the weight tokens. Maybe people are going to claim. Now, obviously, the longer you wait, the more weight tokens you get until Pulsechain launches. And you got to claim before Pulsechain launches. Should be fairly easy to do that. But that's kind of where we're at the stage. So cool. All right, looking a bit more valuable there. If you've got multiple sacrifices, there's 8 different sacrifices that you can do to get part of that. So if you, but like I said, most people are waiting. Not much has been minted, relatively speaking. Let's have a look at the Pulse Dodge coin. Now, this is obviously, we used to talk about this a lot, but this is pulled back heavily now. We were way up at $9.53 back on the 6th of August. We're now down at $4.80. So, man, that's a big pullback. Now, we're still waiting for staking and deflation to come from the team. Actually, I haven't actually checked today whether they've got anything going. Let me just have a quick check just to see whether they've got anything updated around that. Let's have a look. Inflation, guys, Dodge, successful Dogecoin has to do with me. Can't see anything there. No updates on that. So still waiting for that. Definitely pulled back a lot. The RSI is way down now at 40. So if it's going to have another rally, that's pretty important. It is hitting this resistance here at $4.70. And this is kind of where we said it would go to. $4.80 was kind of the next resistance. And that's kind of where it is at the moment. So I guess we've got reason to expect it to bounce on there. That's pretty much a turning point, though, in terms of the price chart. So we're down at the support here, $4.80. So we'll watch out for that one. All right, cool. So you're not as the excitement for the time being is a little faded there, but hey, it can bounce back assuming people start buying it up again, just like anything else, really. Cool. Let's jump over to Hex Daily Stats. Are they out yet? No, still waiting a couple more minutes. We're only got probably another 2 or 3 minutes to wait. Hex Daily Stats will be out for day 9, 8, and 9. And let's see what has happened to the staking numbers. HSIs have been absolutely pushing up the staking volumes massively. It's been so exciting to see what's happening there with the HSIs. So very excited. All right, cool. Let's jump back to the Hex charts there. We're going to pull up the ICOSA one there. Let's pull that up. It's ICOSA $1.75. We've got a premium of 87% of Maxi over Hex at the moment. And you can see the Hex price there. Let me just get rid of the RSI here on the Hedron one. Let's get rid of that. and go full screen. Nice. All right. So cool. That is the Hex on the left, top left, Hedron on the top right, Maxi Premium on the bottom left, and Icosa there on the bottom right there on the alley. So cool. I don't know if you can see all that, but that's kind of where we are at this stage. How's that? That looks all right. Let me just pull the screen down. We've got a deeper screen. There we are. That works pretty nicely. All right. Let's see who else is in the house. I think we got Magic Cup right in there, I think. Possibly. Let's see what we got there. We've got a couple in there. Let's see where else we got. Ted in the house there. Looking forward to team. We got up to there. Hexodal, AKD. We got up to Matt. Matt's in the house. And Hexodal says apparently there's another Saudi with a photo on the beach was winning Crypto Copies PC giveaway earlier and gave her a win to someone else. And that's very nice. Big shout out for the giveaway there. Crypto Jackson House, smash the likes and subscribe. Yeah, definitely. We've got a poll on at the moment. Let's see if the poll's going. We've got 51 votes. Have you subscribed, liked, and hit the bell? Yes, I have. Woo-hoo-hoo! All right, nice one there. Do you like that one? Woo-hoo-hoo! That's our chant for this channel. We get excited about Pulsechain, PulseX, and Hex because it's going to be awesome. And the incentive token, I think, is going to do well, as I always say. 94% doing it now. Yay, 6%. And, of course, we're trying to hit up to 5,555 subscribers. We only need, how many now? We need 49 subscribers to get out of the 555 pack. And, of course, if we go to Discord, I haven't actually been to Discord, but if we go to Discord, actually, what's the other site called? Pulsechain, Pulse. I'm not even sure what it's called on here. Yeah, I'm not even sure, but we'll look at that another time. So let's see how we get on. We're almost under the 555 club content creators, and then we're up out of that group. So looking towards the 5555. So is Crypto 7. Crypto 7 is heading towards 5555, and so is Randy Alaski. So 3 channels there, getting pretty close. Magic Cup Ride team, yo family, how are we all today? Good to see MCA are in the house. I haven't drank in like a month, been hot as hell. Yes, Hexodal. And more mats in Pulsechain than Matt and Bali. I like that one, Matt. 10 out of 10 for your pronunciation. Thanks, Jax. Appreciate that. I would probably botch up your name now, to be honest. MCR says, for your information, we have started a pool, metric pleb pool for the poorest of plebs, no fees. So yeah, so some people have been covering the plebs token. I haven't covered it on this channel actually, but I think MCR covered that the other day. So there have been a couple of content creators covering that in our community. So the pleb token. I probably should follow that up on that later on today. Magic plebs says Hexodal. Yeah, nice, very nice. PLSD Dumpermentals, Hexodal says, yeah, definitely Dumpermentals at the moment. Maybe once the Pulse Bitcoin is live, it will pump again. Yeah, probably Hexodal. That's kind of what most people were expecting, I guess. What else there? Superman Pump It says L. Pump it. We're trying to pump the Hex price here. We're at 5.8 cents on the Hex. 2257 on Hedron. $1.75 on Icosa at the moment. What else there? I'm not 007, but I'd kill for Sandy Beach. I plead the 5th, though, says Hexodal. I am the true Sandy Beach, says Brazoldi. Nice. Miles Crypto in House, who's going to PulseCon. Yeah, well, we've been covering PulseCon pretty consistently on this channel. And PulseCon is coming up. It's counting down less than 3 weeks. So let's go have a quick look at PulseCon. It's going to be pretty awesome. And Richard is in the United States, so a reasonable chance that he will be there. So looking forward to that. He is a keynote speaker. He was going to be there just online, but looks like he's going to be there. Hey, look, they got someone new, George Chanos. George Chanos is going to be there, so that's someone new. All right, so he's on LinkedIn. Don't know how to get to that one, but that's a new person there as a headline speaker. Cool. Who else is there? They got some new stuff in here. Let's have a look. Looks like they have. No news. One's there. 19 days and 15 hours to go till PulseCon. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Bring on Pulsechain. Come on. Let that bot attacks wrap up, and let's get the launch. That's what a lot of people are saying. Certainly, there is a little bit more credence behind launching early in September. Although I still think it's going to be later. Happy to be wrong about that. I think that's the way it goes. There are the ticket prices. You can get 15% off these prices. Remember, if you use the codes down the bottom. There's that someone new. We got Michael Moha there, Maven Federal Credit. Maybe Moha was there, but it looks like someone new. Michael Moha there. NFT panels looks pretty similar. Who else on there that looks similar on there? What panel is this one? Freedom panel looks pretty similar. Development panel. I thought they'd have more people on development panel. Entertainment and music panel. Who else is on here? Cool. It's cool. Yeah, affiliates here. All affiliates. And 15% off at the moment. 15% off is off those prices above. So definitely use an affiliate or the this 15% discount here to get a cheaper price there. Cool. So lots of stuff happening there. And hey, maybe we will get maybe Maximus. I don't know whether they're going to launch before or after, but maybe Maximus will launch perpetuals and team token at PulseCon, or maybe they're just going to do it earlier. We will find out. There's obviously an order at the moment, public test network. So that's cool. Have we got the Hex Daily Stats out? No, not quite yet. So not quite yet on the Hex Daily Stats, but we'll get to that shortly. I was going to look at one more thing. That's right. We're going to play a little video here around PulseCon. So let's take it up to the top here for PulseCon. We've got a little video. So let's play this. This is from KSB TV. So we'll play this little advertisement for them. They are doing stuff around PulseCon. So I think this one here is the one I want to play. Bam.
2, 1, swing. That's looking good. Oh, yeah. That's in the hole. That's in. That's it.
All right, so there was a little advertisement there. So there's going to be a few venues, a few other things around the Pulse conference and exhibition. People doing golf tournaments, dance parties and things like that. I think Nagabo's got a big party on. Power City's Power City's doing stuff. So there's a lot of stuff on at PulseCon as well, in and around the conference. So it's going to be cool. Matt says heading with the dogs to the sandy beach. Catch you on the replay. Thanks for your work, Matt says. You have a good time there, Matt. You never know, you might see Sandy Beach in Bali at some stage. Hex Flex in house. Woohoo! Yeah, Hex on up and to the right. That's what we like. BC, oh yeah. I heard that many cancelled once they heard that Rags was gone. 6X, oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, Rags would probably say that too. Ticket prices a bit pricey, says Scripted Dan. They are. That's why definitely take out the get that 15% discount. But it is a premium event, and this is really cool for Pulsechain. We want these premium events. You can have economy events and premium events. It's good. I think we should have plenty of economy events, but premium events is pretty good. Hopefully, who knows? Who knows where we might be. What's up, says Magic Upride. What's up? Yeah, what's up, NFT? Everyone's after those. Hex streams are popping up like mushrooms, says Hexodal. Yeah, it's good to see, isn't it? People spreading the word. It's good to see some of the streamers that stopped streaming during the bear market, restreaming. It's good to see all the consistent streamers that have just been, plowing through, spreading the word. Things are building. We've got lots of stuff happening. And of course, we've got Icosa, Hedron, Maximus, building out on the Hex ecosystem. We've obviously got Power City Flex coming later on. And we've got, Pulsechain and everything else coming after that. So it's going to be really, really cool. Exile says Jenkins, Discord, Syndicate, RH, Maxi, Dipcatcher, Hex Token, all live now. Wow, that's amazing. I like them all, even if I can't watch them all, says Hexodal. Nice one there, Hexodal. All right, so cool. That is looking good. Let's get into the Hex Daily Stats. It's not out yet? No, it's not out yet. Oh, we're almost there, though. I'm sure it's going to be out in a couple of minutes. Normally, it comes out 17 minutes past. So it is late. Like yesterday, it's a bit late, but I'm sure it will come out soon. We're 54 minutes. We've got plenty of time. Plenty of time. All right, let's play out some other stuff. We're going to come back to the charts. And we've got Hex at just under 5.9 cents at the moment. Hedron at 2.257. Koza at $1.75. And the premium of Maxi over Hex is just under 88% there. That's kind of where we are at the moment. We're going to come back to the Hex Daily Stats. I'm sure they're going to be out in a second. We're going to play a little cool video. If you missed this earlier, this was a Pulsechain song, and it's pretty neat, actually, pretty neat. It's a dedication here from Scott to the Pulsechain community. I'm just trying to find it now. Here it is here. Boom. Let's play that.
Well, I drifted off again at work, thinking about Pulsechain. And occasionally I think back to that twerk, Richard Hart bringing his game. Well, I didn't make the sacrifice 'cause I came too late, but day one I'm still making it rain. Oh, I drifted off again at work, thinking about Pulsechain. I woke up in a sweat last night, dreaming about PulseX. Won't be long before I'm going to bed, wearing a Rolex. There's so much to love about it, I can't pick my favorite. It's almost better than sex. Well, oh, I woke up in a sweat last night, dreaming about PulseX. If you wanna be set up for life, you better stake your hex. Might as well start with 5, a financial suplex. Generational wealth is just a click away. It's a Nobel Prize worthy flex. If you wanna be set up for life, you better stake your hex. A financial suplex, a Nobel Prize worthy flex. You better stake your hex.
That's pretty good. I thought that was really cool and well done. That was really nice little tribute there to Pulsechain and everything else. So cool. Hey, look, we've got the daily stats out at the moment. So let's check it out. A day 989, hot off the press there. 7th of August, down 1% on the price, 5.861 cents there. And of course, let's have a look at the payout. Hex per T-share, 6.15 Hex has been paid out per T-share. T-share stands for trillions of shares. So 1 trillion shares there will give you 6.15 Hex. We've got the T-share price at 13.59, so just down slightly from yesterday. It's a little cheaper to get Hex, of course. If you stake Hex for 10 years, you'll get that for a third of the price. The T-share rate, which is part of the magic of Hex, has gone up 3.1 today. So 3.1 more Hex that you'll need for a T-share. And that's at 23,186.6 is the T-share rate. And that's only going up and to the right. So that's also helping regulate the inflation on Hedron and Maximus. And of course, Hedron and Icosa, I should say. So remember that is actually limiting because that's going up and to the right. So it keeps the inflation down for those. The average stake length is 6.54 years. The APY or annual percentage yield rate, and that includes the yield or inflation and emergency in-state penalties, is 37.94%. The liquidity pool is up at 278.2 million Hex at the moment. Obviously, some changes, not just the market trading, but also changes in the pool has been going on there. Probably the V3 there. And liquidity pool, 13.1 million Hex in the pool. USD in the pool, I should say. And 1,318 ETH there as well. So it's gone up as well. So some looks like a lot more Hex and ETH in that trading pair. It's gone on from LP providers. The change in T-shares up a massive 17,218. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. All right, so cool. We're up at 10,458,000. That's huge. That's huge, folks. That is huge. So massive stuff going on there. And of course, HSI stuff going on for Icosa and stuff. All right, so let's jump over to, you can see the circulating supply went down a little bit there and the stake supply went up. And also yesterday was massive. They had $250 million there. So pretty nice changes. The stake percentage of coins, 9.63% of all Hex is staked. Look at how that's driven up here the last couple of days. we're at 9.58%. It's now 9.63% of Hex's stakes. Is that crazy or what? Wow, that's a pretty cool. Well done to Akosa. We got penalties, pretty modest penalties today. So 665,000. So that's kind of pretty modest. But here are the key numbers we've been looking at. Current stake is up 474. Woo! We only just hit 100,000. So when we hit 100,000 not too long ago, day 975, we hit 100,000. And so what's that? 5 days, 15 days later, we're already up at 104,460. And that's the power of these second lab products coming onto Hex and expanding the ecosystem. We're at 474. So we had some pretty amazing days. Look at this, 257, 200, 379, 817 leading into Akosa. And now 1060 the first day, 520, 474. And then we're up to 1044,060. And of course, I guess our next target is 150,000. Pretty much stakers there. The wallet current holders up 18. It's kind of weird. Some of these numbers are a little bit weird, but up 18 to 308,235. Total stakers up 508 to 131,538. And the total holders up 650 to 485, 691 as we get closer to 500,000 there in our next milestone. Pretty crazy. And of course, we're currently 32 minutes into day 990 of Hex. It's grown up. And of course, 10 days away, we will be at 1,000 days. Pretty awesome. Then after that, at 1,095 days, it will be 3 years for Hex. A massive party in December. And of course, we'll be in our 4th year. And well, our kids about to leave home. Our Spartan kids, that is. Our Spartan kids about to leave home and fight, go out and fight in the brave new world out there with the lions and the wolves and things like that. So pretty cool. All right. Okay, 7 years old. I'm pretty sure it was 7 for Spartans, but that's the way we go. 990 days. Pretty cool. All right. So noise. Let's close our poll. We've got a poll on at the moment. And of course, have you subscribed, liked, and hit the bell? Yes, I have. Woohoo! 93%. Let's end it. Let's end that poll. Let's go. And hey, that music's pretty catchy, isn't it? Music's pretty catchy there. Yes, I have. So we've got 93%. Yes, I have. Woohoo! And 6% doing it now. Nice one there. So it's pretty cool. Let's see what we're up to. 505. We were up at 506 there. So I'm not sure. We've got some bots going on. So we've still got 50 subscribers to go to move out from the 555. So here we are on the pulsetube.com. And of course, I do generally recommend this site over other ones because they dox other YouTube creators. So we're not interested in people that like to control our freedoms. Anyway, we got Hex Token here at the top there, Crypto 7 following, then Randy Alaski. So go throw some subscribers to Crypto 7 and Randy Alaski. We're heading up towards the 555. Once we're out of here, we're off the list. You can see this the folder here, 555 subs. Followed up behind them is lots of well-known people. Crypto Sparbook, which is now KSB TV, Bedrock Crypto, who I'm not too familiar with. Naga Tribe, of course. Good old Naga Tribe having a big party at Pulsechain. And, of course, Magic Carpet Ride there in the chat there. Followed by Funding Jim, Costa Carissa, David Feder, Crypto Kindness, Crypto Bobcat. Good to see Crypto Bobcat. I think they're in Russia starting to do some more. He's been a bit quiet lately, but doing some more live streams there around Hex prices and stuff like that. Motley Investor, Fashion Coder, many others are following in there, but definitely get in there. We're just about off the list there. And, of course, over 555 subs is going to be cool. There is the under 1,000 subs as well, so you can actually filter on this, on the Pulse there, and you'll see the top ones under 1,000. Obviously, Gen Hex recently graduated from this and is now above this mark, but you've got a lot of people there. Black Crypto, KG, Hex Asians, KSB TV, which is their new brand, instead of Crypto Sparbook, and so forth. So lots of channels in there. You may know some of them as well. So cool. Very nice. All right. We're going to jump away from that. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button. We're going to move out of there sooner or later. So the faster, the better, we say. Now, if you haven't joined our Discord, hit the link in the video description. We're heading up towards 650 members in Discord. Looks like we got up to 642. So we're getting up there. We've got a few new people. Chappie in the house. So nice to see Chappie in there. We'll give Chappie a Maximus. Bravo Charlie in there as well. We'll give Bravo, I don't know, a Hedron or something. And Chevy there as well. I don't know, what should we give? A Heinz Crypto. Let's do that. So welcome to the 3 latest members and definitely join up as well. Now, don't forget, subscribe, like, share, hit the bell. Also, if you want to support this channel, hit the join button. We've got Pulsechain, Hexskins, Rich Art Club, 3 easy ways of supporting the channel as we promote twice a day live streams on those topics. And of course, we'll be back again in about 5 hours time. So very nice, very nice. All right, cool. Let's get back to the markets. We've got Bitcoin at 23,400, ETH at 1838, and we've got Hex at the moment at just under 5.9 cents there. And of course, if we add the overlays on, we are riding down the resistance here, the long-term resistance. So if we actually look back at the chart, even long-term, all the way back to X all-time high, you can see we're actually trying to break out of the long-term resistance there. We're currently riding down at the moment, which is kind of crazy. We've really been struggling to break this long-term resistance. We broke it last time, and we ended up coming back in, and we did form a higher level on our resistance, but coming back in. So now we're trying to do it again, and we will do it at some stage, I'm sure, but we're still fighting there right at the moment. You can see how that long-term resistance line is coming down there, and we're currently we're riding down there at the moment, trying to break out. So, wish us the best. Wish us some Hex there. So the simple way is net buying a Hex, right? Net buying Hex. That is kind of our chart there at the moment. This is a linear chart, of course, and away we go there. So we're trying to break out of that. We'll add back the overlays. Bam, you can see it there. Pretty cool. All right, nice. Let's do it. Let's break out. All right, there we go. All right, we've pretty much gone to where we thought we were going to go, and let's see how we get on. 5.8, 5.9 was kind of my settling place. It has gone slightly lower than 5.6, but come back up into this Goldilocks zone at the moment. So we'll see how we get on. Remember, this was the previous resistance we had back here at June as well. So we'll find out. And we also had this resistance back here on the 26th of June. So nice. Let's see what the actual price is here from the all-time low here, 2.8 cents. Actually, it's not quite right. So let me zoom in on this. Get me good measurements here. And 2.8 there on 19th of June. Was currently up from there 107% from the all-time low, or sorry, the local low, I should say, after we've had our big bear market in Hex. We did get as high as 170%, so not too bad there as well. All right, very nice. That's where we're pretty much going to end there. I don't know why I'm saying that all the time, but there we are. All right, what else? We got a couple of comments in the chat there. Let's get into it. Dip Catcher is awesome, says Sandy Beach. He is, and he is streaming like a boss at the moment. He's streaming code until it's done. I like that. This rock star follows me on Twitter. He is very cool, that Scott guy. I like it. Others watching him gives motivation, not as boring, says Settle. That's true. Crypto Jackson House there. Wow. Stake and chill, says Ancient. Absolutely. Stake and chill your Hex. Time in the market beats timing the market. Let's go. Yeah, absolutely. As you pull up the Hex chart, Hex side here. Now, if you're new to Hex, you're wondering what we're talking about, check out hex.com. Okay, check hex.com. And at the moment, if you buy Hex, you're going to get a copy on Pulsechain. So you can also check out pulsechain.com as well. That is going to be a fork of Ethereum, the first full system state copy of Ethereum, and of course the biggest potential airdrop in crypto history as well. It's going to be super fast, super cheap. It's going to be a layer 1, so you're going to own the keys to your coins. You're not going to have to worry about things like Voyager or Celsius, anything like that. And away you go. So check it out. Very, very cool at the moment. 2-for-1 deal. Hex.com plus amazing returns. So welcome to the party. We love it. Hope you love it too. Do your investment due diligence. Nothing on this channel is investment advice, but check it out. Cool. Let us get back to the comments there. Sandy Beats, I want a party for the 3rd birthday. Let me just jump back to the quad charts here. Party on the moon. Yeah, big party, New York City. Imagine that, Times Square. That'd be pretty cool. What else there? Been to Florida a couple of times for a few weeks. Magic Pleb Pool is live, says SafeX. Where's that? Is that on the, let me just go to the, is that on here? Let me just go to the sacrifices page. We'll see if we can pull that up. Sacrifices. And we've got the UP token is the latest one now. Sacrifice for freedom. Do whatever the heck we want with your money. Okay, I haven't seen that one. That's just popped up there too. Let's go down to some of the pools here. We've got the FP free carpet ride pools for free pulse there. I think that was it at the moment. So cool. Oh yeah, past sacrifices, hot pulse list, PLO. Okay. I think that's it. All right, cool. I can't see it on there. I thought it might be on there, but it's not on there. What else? We got a couple other comments here. Jumping through. So Alex says, very nice. Hex Huddle. Yeah, says Alex. Yeah, I like that. Family channel, yeah. No, yeah, we don't need to talk about weed on this channel. It's supposed to be family channel, no drama channel. It's what we'd be. We're being pretty consistent, so let's keep up the good work there. Who wants ice cream? Yeah, ice cream. That's true. All right, very, very cool. All right, we're going to wrap up now, an hour and 10. Hope you guys enjoyed this. We're going to play a few little videos on the end, a little bit of encores. Catch me in 5 hours' time. We'll be back on again with the latest and greatest. I'll be posting a few videos between now and then as well. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. All right, yeah, family channel, says Sandy. Yeah. All right, let's play it out. We're going to play out a few things. Let's do it. Hope you guys enjoy it, and I will see you soon. And what else we got going on there? We're going to play that? Yeah, we're going to play that. All right, we're going to do a few encores. Look forward to it. Here's Pulsechain. Here's Power City teaser. Let's play it out. And, of course, I'll have a few little encores. So stay tuned. Bye for now. Take care. Did I just do the peace sign? Maybe I'm really peaceful, right? I don't know. Peace out.
This is the opportunity of a lifetime. Yes, every scammer in the world is going to tell you something similar, but in this case, you are actually going to have regret.
I mean, you're scamming everyone.
Richard Hart, he's got a history of being called the spam master.
There's some weird things going on with his coins.
Making one of the biggest Ponzi schemes that we have ever seen.
Hex coin is 1000% a scam coin.
People are going to lose money because of you.
Remember all the haters? All the haters that told you that I was a scammer and Hex was a scam? I got bad news for the haters. We're making new all-time highs where everything else is getting wrecked. Price is up 4,000 or 5,000 fold in 600 days.
I've made enough money in the last week that I could buy a house in cash.
I would never have to work another day in my life.
I'm here to shill. I want to change the world, and I can only do that if people participate. The only thing that matters in this world is goods and services. Everything else is accounting. And our made-up imaginary internet money is better than the government's made-up imaginary internet money. Both of them are only backed by the shared fiction of the humans believing that they have value.
If Hex is a religion, then Richard is God.
I'm in crypto for glory. I want to have the best cryptocurrency that's ever existed. I want to have the best performing asset that's ever existed.
And so I think of blockchain as like the internet. In the 90s, everyone thought the internet was just for email.
I bought some this morning.
They're imaginary quarters. Like, it's like playing Monopoly.
I put it all in. I went.
Like, all what?
All of our house money.
This is a force that is not going to go away. The cryptocurrency is not going away. And at some point, the people that you met that you thought were crazy loon birds, they're going to be in the 1%, and they're going to be the people that own half everything.
The this looks a little bit weird. You've got Evan here holding a shear, but this is a masterclass in how you bring photos to life. Because here, this is Mr. Richard working in air conditioning. And so what we're gonna do, we've got the sunlight coming in. We're using the shear here just to soften it. And now give us the Florida summer breeze, please. Look at that Florida summer breeze. And then we just have the camera move just like that. Tell me that is not so much more cinematic than just seeing a darn photo on the screen. That's right, my friends, some more moving magic, right, Evan? Moving magic.
Movie magic.
Doesn't feel like it, but it is. Some pickups here, got some amazing robot action. Check out the move Tristan has planned. So we're here with Richard Hart. Tristan, go ahead and show them the move. It's this like smash, right? So it like moves really quick, which for like a camera, it's very fast. We're gonna do playback here so you can see it on the screen. What we're doing is showing you the Hex.com website, but then the camera just flies in right on that 38% yield. Wow! Look at that. That is movie magic, my friends!
Pretty epic.
It's a little awkward on camera. It's his first time on social media. Isn't it cute?
Okay.
It's cute.
Oh, I see.
Okay, so October 2021, I packed my life up and moved to America. 6 months later, I'm on set working with a $150,000 robot. I'd never operated one before, nor even been in the presence of one, and as a filmmaker by heart, this was super exciting. Now, did I think I'd just pack my bags in Australia and waltz onto this set so quickly? Absolutely not. All of this happened so quickly. I usually stop and think, how? How did I go from living a simple life by the beach to working on a younger self's dream set? One thing the robot taught me is we are only limited to what we think we can do.
In the reflections on it to make it just do it this way.
I'll tell you this. Over the 2 weeks working on set, it was thrilling, sometimes even scary. This piece of machinery moves quick. Overall, it was incredible to see the shots that came from using the robot. It's a massive step in elevating the production, but also made it fun and exciting to see everyone's reaction when the DP shouts, "Robot moves." If only I could tell my younger self that I'd be here today. I wonder what he would have to say.
Pleasure to meet you. Pleasure to meet you as well. How's it going? Look at the bling. Flexing, hard flexing.
You know he did the watch for me.
So what's in here? What's this? Maybe we should find out who you are first. Tell me about you, man.
I'm Art Oracle. I really enjoy everything you've ever done here to get us going. Oh, Hexagon big time.
Nice, man.
Oh, yeah.
Why'd you get in? Why'd you get in?
Why did I get in? Because you had the best. You absolutely had the best. I did my research, man.
Nice, man.
I was a Bell Labs researcher for 30 years.
That's
I
amazing.
knew exactly what I wanted.
Oh, the frame, my God. That's beautiful. That's really great. That is exactly the style that I love, man. Sparkly, wealthy, rich, high contrast.
Diamond studded.
You hit it, man.
Diamond studded gold.
Mountains of gold everywhere there.
I gotta say, it's pretty cool that someone would get in a private jet, have an amazing piece of art commissioned by apparently an extremely famous artist. You know, I hear that he knows 6 presidents and he's on the board of directors of some fancy stuff. Tell me the idea. Tell me the idea. How'd you get the idea?
But the ones that is really like dedicated, have discipline and passion for what they do, they become very successful like you. So this is really, symbolize and epitomize, success in such a big way.
I love it, dude.
It's you.
Thank you, man.
My
Thank you
pleasure,
so much.
man.
It's sick.
Great. I'm
it's
so
really
happy
sick.
that Arthur commissioned me to do that.
Nice. Ooh. Yeah, look at that.
For inviting us and
thank you,
amazing.
man.
Thank
you
so much.
Anybody that wants to come on a jet and bring amazing art to me, I'm welcoming them. What a great and wonderful thing. turns, and you're like hard to the right, hard to the left. This, you know, I don't know. Maybe he thinks it's more fun than just kind of like going like that. You can tell how far up we are because the trucks that move all of the land and the earth around doing mining and stuff, they look like little Tonka toys. They're like little yellow dots. When the engine stops, you die straight.
The pilot has a heart attack. Who's jumping in the seat, me or you?
You, because you're closer. And you've flown on an airplane before, so it's you. True. I'll complain though, from my side. From my side, I'll be complaining.
Watch that mountain.
That's the biggest truck I've ever seen. What the fuck? Wow. We're driving the baddest monster truck you ever seen in your life. Most monster trucks, they got 2 wheels in the front that turn. This one's got 4. 4 54-inch wheels turning in the front, another 4 in the back. This is an 8-wheel monster truck. It took 5 years to build. It's got a 6.6 liter single turbo diesel engine running 25 pounds of boost with a Allison 1000 gearbox, 6-speed. This is a bad bitch. If the global zombie apocalypse or pandemic is coming to rain on your parade, this here will get you out of trouble. But it's not so good for getting McDonald's. It's really hard to get around, you know. It's good for bumping your head and feeling good.
Hardest. A long time ago, I was homeless because inside of my chest felt like less home. When you're homeless, does that mean that you are heartless? It's pretty cold on the street. The police call it a beat. And there's this hole in my chest where that beat fell to a freeze. I just needed some warmth, just a few more degrees, just a place to crash and not burn in my sleep. So I bawled out my eyes in the rush of the heat, in the heat of the night. On the night I could see, it was time to come home. The turning point was the key. When enough was enough, I found home within me. Enjoy the film.
Well, I drifted off again at work, thinking about Pulsechain. And occasionally I think back to that twerk, Richard Hart bringing his game. Well, I didn't make the sacrifice 'cause I came too late, but day one I'm still making it rain. Oh, I drifted off again at work, thinking about Pulsechain. I woke up in a sweat last night, dreaming about PulseX. Won't be long before I'm going to bed, wearing a Rolex. There's so much to love about it, I can't pick my favorite. It's almost better than sex. Well, oh, I woke up in a sweat last night, dreaming about PulseX. If you wanna be set up for life, you better stake your hex. Might as well start with 5555, a financial suplex. Generational wealth is just a click away. It's a Nobel Prize worthy flex. If you wanna be set up for life, you better stake your hex. A financial suplex, a Nobel Prize worthy flex. You better stake your hex.